And I'm telling you, it's danger. I'm telling you, the best coach is Jason Kidd. I'm telling you, the best player is Luka Doncic.
Yeah. Jason Kidd is the best coach in the series. But let's talk about what that means. So Kidd didn't know what he was doing when he was coaching Brooklyn. He was a bad coach in Brooklyn. He was not a bad coach in Milwaukee, but he was not a good coach in Milwaukee. Then he became an assistant and under Frank Vogel, by the way, worked on his game, worked on his coaching chops. And now he's a very good coach who has gotten the Mavericks to 2 Western Conference Finals in the last 3 years, now getting them to the NBA Finals, understands his talent. I got it. But it's not like he is just superior to Joe Mazzulla and his staff. That's not happening. I mean, he's good. But this is not like, hey, I got a little man on me in the post, give me the ball. It ain't that. Joe Mazzulla is good for the Celtics. I told you before. I'll give the edge to Jason Kidd, no problem. But Joe Mazzulla is the right personality, a little off personality, but he's the right personality for the Celtics. You heard him yesterday, that press conference, man, what was he doing? He ain't right. Hey, for those who don't know, he's in a press conference. Somebody asked him about the bright lights and, being on the stage. It's a pretty common phrase, the lights get brighter. He goes, unless they change the light bulbs at the Garden, I think they're the same. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
And actually, the lights do change because the NBA adds some stuff to the finals. The floor does look different. You can tell when you're looking at video, like, oh, yeah, this is an NBA Finals game compared to a game in December. So while he was being a smartass, he was actually being technically wrong.
That's what he does. That's what he does. And then, so the journey, somebody asked about the journey. Well, it's not the journey ends when life ends. Oh, that took a turn. I thought we were talking about the NBA Finals. Now you're talking about your last day on earth.
Songs in the key of Joe. That's what we doing. That's what we doing out here. Songs in the key of Joe.
He's a different kind of dude, but I think his focus is probably his greatest trait, because what's the greatest weakness of the Celtics? We've all seen it. The A student who sometimes is looking out the window when the most important part of the class is happening, and then you say, how'd you find yourself in this situation? He's not that guy. He is not going to be a chat with the media guy. He is not going to be isn't this great and it's all about me. He is on task too much, but it's perfect. It's a perfect blend with these guys who are not always on task at critical moments. I'm not saying I'm not discounting the Mavericks, because Benny, if I'm 4 games away from I'll just tell you this. This is the way I look at it. If I'm 4 games away from my goal, if I'm that close, I'm not discounting anybody, because I know what I want. And if somebody's in the way, damn it, you're in the way. And I've got to take care of business. I got to get you out the way. So the Dallas Mavericks are in the way, and so I respect them. I don't think they have what Boston has. And you know what? Neither did you a month ago. What are we playing? Stop playing. You didn't think they were on the level with the Celtics a month ago or even 2 weeks ago, but now that they're in the NBA Finals, you look at them and say, ooh, wow,
on the
it's
level
pretty
with
comparable.
the Celtics, who are they?
Team that won in the regular season 64 games. A team in the playoffs that hasn't lost a road game. The team that has.
You know what I say to that? You know what I say to that?
All-NBA play. They got a first-team All-NBA guy just like Dallas does.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You know what I say to that? You know what I say to all those things? Record net rating and point differential and all those different things, a gaudy regular season record. You know what I say to that?
What?
In the words of the immortal Derek Coleman on December 29, 1994, you know what he said?
Whoop. He said,
well, whoop the damn do.
The damn do. I love that. I love that. I can't even be mad at you for pulling that Derek Coleman. You win the day. Okay? You win the day, I'm going to give you the argument. You win the argument. Whoop the damn do. I love that. That was hilarious. He was miserable. He was so talented and so miserable. But that was great. Hey, thank you for watching Brother from Another. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Don't forget you can catch us 3 to 4 weekdays on PeacockTV.com and on Sirius XM Channel 85.